What's up, guys?
Hi.
Welcome to another video. And as you can see, Alina is this one. We haven't seen Alina for quite a bit. And why are we filming today? First of all, we are happy to see you once again. Alina, are you happy?
Yes.
Back on the YouTube?
It feels very weird for me. I don't really know what to do with myself, but we will get there. Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, cool. So, the purpose of today's video is we've been missing YouTube quite a bit.
Well, in general, we thought that we will get back to YouTube and filming together so we can potentially help other people, you know, who might consider becoming a YouTubers or content creators, travelers.
Or even digital nomads.
Digital nomads, everything mixed together, you know. So we thought we'd just share some insights, which maybe not everyone talks about, and then you decide, is it for you, is it not?
Yeah, I believe we have quite a few tips and also, I say, secrets to share from YouTube behind the scenes, from content creation behind the scenes as well. Anyways, today we decided to talk about the downsides or cons of being a travel YouTube vlogger, travel YouTube content creator,
living abroad, and in general these are our struggles, the things we came across and we realized it bothers us and like we cannot really continue that way.
Yeah, that's basically, there are a few reasons why we stopped doing that.
Yeah, first and probably the most important, right, for us was missing friends and family and kind of missing out on normal life experiences. What do we mean by that?
Yeah, well, at the beginning of our travel journey, so we went to Latvia, we went to Turkey, Hungary, we spent time in Albania, 3 months, in Turkey 3 months. So we basically lived there for a short period of time. First days were fairly exciting, as most.
First days, first months.
First months even, but it's like a holiday, right? So you go for a week or two or even month. Everything is new, everything is exciting, but at the same time, you realize that your best friend birthday was happening a week ago. You missed it.
Your mom's birthday was last week.
Yeah.
Your grandparents had a anniversary or whatever, you know.
Barbecue party.
All these like silly things which people on a daily basis might feel like it's normal to attend and be around your family and friends. We were missing out a lot. And to be honest, we are at the age, like we started to realize and understand that we do not want to miss out on these things.
So I guess it quite depends on what age are you at. If you are at your 20s and you are just full of excitement and you want to experience new experiences and meet new people, etc. Yes, travel content or YouTube content is exciting. Yeah. But if you are 30 plus like us, you will definitely miss friends and family.
And probably depends as well on how long time are you going away, right? How long are you away? If it's a year, okay, you can sustain it and everything is fine. But if it's like over 2 years for us, nearly 3 years,
too long.
Yeah, we were like, no, it's time to go back.
Now, as we were traveling across the Europe, first half year of our travel, we found this particularly difficult to keep up with your routine. Now, we have a pretty decent routine in terms of health, fitness, and generally lifestyle. We like to eat our own way, healthy way.
Yeah.
We like to go to the gym. We like to stay active, etc. While traveling to, let's say, Albania, we found out that the whole cuisine is absolutely amazing, but it's very difficult, right, to stick to what you like to eat.
Yeah, we were struggling a bit with adapting ourselves to new foods.
I would probably reframe this a little bit. So we didn't really find it difficult to adapt to the cuisine because we quite enjoyed it, and we are definitely those people who will eat anything. So we are not fussy about anything.
Yeah.
We like to try everything new, and we love most of the food. So there is a difference between going on a holiday, trying new foods, and there is a difference between living off that food, right?
Yeah,
so,
and about the fitness as well, like while you are on a go all the time, it's very difficult to get your exercise in. We mean gym mainly. Obviously you can get your steps in, you can walk, you can hike and do all these great things, but it's not what we were looking for, right?
Yeah.
We wanted like a basic workout routine, which we couldn't established, because for example, even in Albania, in a place where we lived, we couldn't find a gym. We couldn't find a gym. As simple as that. There was no gym. Towards the end, we found one.
Yeah, but that was like a kind of just a almost home gym.
Yeah.
For owner and a friend. So we kind of squeezed in, got to know the owner.
Friends.
It's gonna be a bit of a struggle, because when you come to the place where you stay for some time, you will have to be looking for a gyms around.
So it's like if you are on the constant move and you are doing traveling, it's difficult to establish healthy routine. It's difficult to have good habits in place, because you won't be eating at the times you want to be eat. You will be eating whenever you can, etc. All these things will impact your well-being and the way you feel.
Yeah, and there's going to be definitely excitement factor. So you'll be excited about trying new food. You'll be excited about going to new restaurant, and all of what we are saying might sound like that doesn't make sense, because every time I go somewhere, for example, Greece or Turkey or anywhere, I'm always excited to eat new food. Yes, we were excited as well, but in the terms of sustainability or a routine, this is a downside.
Yeah.
If you don't stay in one place long enough. So I would kind of say that our suggestion is, if you are YouTube content creator, YouTube vlogger, try to stay in one place for a longer than just a 1 day, 1 night, 3 nights. It's just
that will kill you.
Yeah, you will be just your
exhausted.
Food, your fitness, your food intake will be up and down. Sometimes you'll be eating once a day, and that definitely will reflect on your health and mental well-being later on. Maybe you're not going to see it immediately, but it will show up in a half year, like it did show up for us.
So another thing we found quite difficult was to live from the suitcases and constantly moving around and traveling. That's mainly me, I guess.
Particularly you, but
no, but listen, you have one suitcase full of stuff. You have very limited amount of things you can have with you. Another thing is that you are, as we mentioned previously, you are constantly moving and jumping from the place to place. That will exhaust you. That will make you feel extremely tired. At least that's how I felt, right? If you are moving every day, every 2 days, you stay in a place for a night or 2 nights, and then you are going to another one.
On the top of that, you need to remember that you're filming.
Yeah.
You're constantly filming. You're constantly thinking, what should I film? What should I not film? Is this good content? We will talk about this in a much more depth. But
that's an extra load on your shoulders.
Yeah. So I guess one of you, if you are a couple and you are lucky enough to be a couple, not just a single person. If it's a single person, I cannot imagine how a single person is dealing with
handling
filming, planning content, creating content, editing content. Doing all the YouTube work at the same time, washing your clothes, keeping up with your health and
cooking,
fitness.
Planning, everything, it's like
just
so much.
Overwhelming. So we are not saying it's bad, we are saying get ready for this.
Oh yeah.
Now we wanted to talk about something we all encounter in our life, our mental health. It's very important, but very often overlooked.
You're absolutely right. And actually, I remember these times when we, as a travel content creators, were struggling a lot with our mental health. And you know what? It's absolutely fine to seek for the help during these difficult times.
I remember there was this time in Bali. It was for a few months when I was really in that loop of negative thoughts, and what made the difference is actually talking to somebody about that. BetterHelp's mission is to make professional therapy accessible to everyone, and that's the mission we deeply resonate with.
BetterHelp is a platform that will connect you with a professional therapist online. You will need to answer to a few simple questions about your preferences and needs, and they will match you with a therapist just in a few days.
It's remote, convenient, and designed to accommodate your schedule. The flexibility it offers is simply fantastic.
And the really cool thing is that if for some reason the first match is not good for you and you don't feel comfortable with your first therapist, BetterHelp allows you to switch your therapist and find the one which you feel the most comfortable with.
To sign up for a BetterHelp, just click the link in the description. It will not only support our channel, but also will give you a 10% discount on your first month month with BetterHelp. It's absolutely okay to seek for help. You are not alone. And as always, thank you BetterHelp for supporting our channel and enabling this crucial conversation about mental health. Now guys, if you are thinking, for example, we were receiving plenty of messages from you that I wish I would live your life, kind of messages like that. I'm not quoting anyone, it's just so many of our viewers were thinking that we are just living this wonderful life, enjoying ourselves, traveling, having fun, having love, having drinks, and sharing this over the camera.
And you know what, even sometimes people thought, like, what are you doing on your daily basis? Probably you have nothing to do.
Yeah. So what we were showing online, obviously, on YouTube and Instagram, etc., is far from reality. And this is unfortunate true. No matter what you're going to do, you're going to be showing probably the nicer parts because that's
highlights.
That is what is in human habits, right? To show how my morning is wonderful, how sun is shining, how I'm sipping on my coffee on the beach, etc.
But you don't realize how much work goes behind everything. So if you have the dream of not working 9 to 5 and you imagine you will quit your job and you will become a travel content creator or any kind of content creator, you need to realize that you will be working 24/7 instead of 9 to 5.
Yeah, especially when you are a YouTube content creator.
Yeah.
It will be inside your head 24/7. You will have dreams. I had the dreams about YouTube for 2 years.
He didn't talk about anything else, just YouTube. What could be next? What to film? All the ideas, you know. You cannot imagine how much time. It's like we have this as our next point, but you cannot imagine how much time you spend behind a laptop. You work behind a laptop. That's where your life passes by, you know.
So 90% of our content creation was spent behind the laptop. Another 5% was actually filming, and another 5% was actually our rest of the life.
So you are either researching content ideas, you are either planning your trips, researching all the logistics, trying to
find accommodations,
put it all together, everything, negotiating maybe some deals with the hotels or companies you want to work with, whatever it is. Plus, on the top of everything, you need to edit your content.
Unless you have a lot of money and you want to pay for editor, I highly recommend that if you have that budget. But bear on your mind that good editor costs a lot of money. So if you are a beginner of YouTube, you will definitely try to cut the cost and edit it yourself. Imagine you spend 5 days of filming, traveling, you're not enjoying the destination because you're non-stop filming. Maybe Alina was enjoying a bit more, but she was definitely part of YouTube, so her mind was sucked into the camera as well, thinking about content, what do we film, etc.
Sorry to interrupt, but we literally had few trips when at the end of the trips Jay told me, I don't remember anything.
Nothing. We stayed 3 nights in beautiful places, and I didn't even enjoy. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I didn't really enjoy it because I was looking into the camera non-stop and thinking what we're gonna film, and if this shot is good, this shot is good, this shot is bad. Should I fly a drone?
Yeah, it's like never enough, right? You want to do more and more and more, so you make sure you did the best at the place, and then you come back home, you are rewatching the footage, and you are like, I don't remember this.
And the worst thing is, if you do all that work, edit, you're gonna spend days of working on it. You're gonna put it on YouTube, and imagine algorithm decides we don't like your video, or viewers don't click on your video, etc. It's sometimes so frustrating. Then you are trying to do best, then you are blaming yourself, then you are thinking, how can I do it best? Then you start arguing. We had a lot of arguments as well because we were not sure if we are doing it correctly. These are all the things you need to keep on the top of your mind if you are starting a YouTube travel channel or any content creation channel. Right, one of the pros of traveling around the world is experiencing new things, meeting new people,
new cultures
as well,
new experiences.
So this could be a little controversial, but it can be a little bit overwhelming. Would you say that's the right word?
For me, definitely. I believe it depends on what kind of persona you are.
We are definitely more introvert.
I am very introvert, and for me it was a big struggle, especially towards the end. of our journey to try to make friends, because I'm not the person who likes the small talk.
Yeah, so
right?
if you are introverts or introvert part of an audience now, if you are introvert, you do understand, as we do understand, and you value what we value, and we value deep connections with the people, deep conversations. So small talk is definitely not part of what we like.
No, it's quite difficult to build a real friendship which will last. You will even maybe start to feel lonely at some...
We definitely felt very lonely after 2 years of traveling.
Even as a couple, you know, you would think, I don't even know how it would be for a single person, but even for us, like we were together very often, but we realized that we are literally feeling sometimes very lonely.
Yeah. The one thing I wanted to add is we ended up in Bali and we lived in Bali.
Yeah.
So we spent there enough of time, 2 years, to develop some relationships.
And we did.
We definitely gained some amazing friends.
Yeah.
So we definitely managed, but it took 2 years to live in one place. Imagine when you are staying in each country, or
if you are just hopping in and out the country, you know,
for 3 weeks, you definitely will get to know a lot of people. It's going to be interesting, but it's not going to go any deeper than that, and that was what was bothering us.
Yeah, for some people it might be easier, for some people not
for
as
extroverts
easy.
it's a bit easier, because extroverts generally probably gain energy from gain energy from meeting people. So definitely one of the struggles, but as I said, mostly for introverts. Okay, and one of the probably most surprising cons or downsides of us traveling, creating content, being a YouTube travel vloggers, was, imagine the situation when you gain some sort of views, subscribers, you grow on the platform, there are people watching, you start to do collaborations with the hotel, with the Airbnbs, with the places, with the experiences, boat trips, quad bikes,
restaurants,
jumping from the place, restaurants will be inviting you, etc. This is all very cool stuff, and we are forever grateful for this, and we would not change it for anything else. It's amazing. But if you are overwhelmed with experiences and beautiful places, and staying non-stop from one beautiful villa to another beautiful villa, and swimming pools and this kind of build and this kind of villa,
we became, if I can say so, numb. Yeah, we became numb towards experiences. We became numb towards the most beautiful villas in the world.
It was like an inner battle between, okay, this place is cool,
nice,
but then you cannot seem that it's just a cool, because you are obviously in a beautiful place. Once we took our friends on a trip, and we managed to get a really nice villa in a really nice location.
That hit me hard. That did.
This was biggest eye-opener for us, because we went there, and after just a few minutes spent there, we were like...
We entered the villa, me and Jay, we were like looking at each other, kind of, it's not really what we expected. We wanted more. But we decided, let's ask our friends, what do they think about that? And we approached them, we asked them, what do you think about this place? They were like, guys, this is the most beautiful place we ever seen.
Yeah.
Wow, we haven't stayed in a place like that.
Yeah, and that made us feel really bad about us, because we just at that night we sat down and we looked at each other. We started to talk that where did we get mentally? How did we get here? It was definitely wrong from us just to even think that way. We should never allow ourselves to think that way, and we did. And we are humans. We make mistakes as well.
Yeah. Well, we learned from that.
But we understand that it has got impact when you go, and also we were doing quite a bit of villa tours, so probably that adds up to our experiences as well. We definitely noticed that we became numb towards experiences. We didn't get excited, and it was very difficult for us to get excited about something.
Other people would be blown away, like, you know, by the places, but we were just like,
And then you start thinking, well, what can potentially excite me?
Yeah,
where should I go to get excited?
Sad.
Yeah. So what do we suggest in this case? Give yourself a break.
Yeah, maybe do not do so many trips in a short period of time. Have a bigger breaks.
Have a normal life breaks.
Yeah, when you feel an urge to go somewhere, you know, when you feel that, oh, I feel like I work too much or whatever, I feel tired, let me have a break.
I started to do that already when we were traveling, meditation, and specifically gratitude.
That would help as well.
Gratitude. So little gratitude meditation sessions in
Or
the morning,
journaling
in the
it is
evening,
as well,
journaling
right?
as
Yeah.
well. It really, guys, help for your mental health, because nobody will prepare you for amount of experiences and dopamine spikes during the travel. You cannot get ready for that. So if you are watching this on a TV and you're dreaming about becoming a YouTube travel content creator and you're thinking this is wonderful, this is all wonderful experiences, you will pay the price for it, because too much wonderful is not good.
Yeah.
As too much bad is not good.
Everything
right?
has to be in balance.
Anyways, guys, it was good to talk to you.
To open up a bit maybe about the behind the scenes of
Yeah.
travel content creators.
We will definitely be looking back at our
Yeah, and kind
even
of
very first video, and we'll be leaving a comments on that, so it will be a little of a reaction, I suppose.
kind of and giving some advices at the same time, maybe what to do different, what we would do different now when we look back
Yeah.
on the things we did,
Yeah.
right?
And I guess for a couples, there's going to be a lot of value as well, because we have grown as a couple a lot
Quite a
since
bit.
then. In 2 years, we have grown by 15 years probably. As a couple, we went through a lot of struggles as well, and we had to find solutions. So we will talk about that. We'll talk about our life.
Yeah.
It's going to be definitely interesting. So if you are interested in that type of content, don't forget to subscribe.
Stick around.
Stick around. Let us know what else do you want to see in the comments. Once again, it was great to talk to you, and we will see you very soon.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.